Okay, let's see whatever.
Okay, Bernard.
I want a clean round. I don't want any rough tactics. I don't want to start taking any new points. Give me a clean fight.
So this guy's still going behind the head, too.
Yeah. Okay.
No, we're fucking good. You want to get this guy stopped? You want to stop him?
I want it for the same thing, no rough tactics. I want it for the same thing. I won't start taking any points from either one of you.
I'm telling you now, do you want him to stop you? Or you want to stop him? That's the fucking way it's going to go. That's the way it's going to go. Are you with me now? Make your fucking up to the pound here, right? Right through the A's, You attack the fourth.
That's the most combative I've ever seen Enzo Calzaghe in dealing with his son. Combi Box averages through the 6th round. Hopkins averages 8 lands in 31 punches. Calzaghe averages 15 lands in 53 punches. Harold, how do you have it through 6?
Okay, Jim, the last 3 rounds, I thought Joe Calzaghe's aggressiveness and clean punching, he just won them all. Anyway, 4 rounds to 2. 57, 56, Joe Calzaghe. Now, there's only a 1-point difference because Hopkins has that extra point for a knockdown. But you know, Jim, in the last 3 rounds, Joe's coming in. He's really getting into his rhythm. He's using the right jab more, landed a lot of straight left hands. He's just landing more clean, effective shots. Hopkins lands an occasional right hand, but not much more. 4-2, Calzaghe.
Emmanuel, do you agree that Calzaghe is getting closer to fighting his fight?
Yeah, he is. He still could do a little bit more by making Bernard fall off balance because Bernard fights with his head to the floor a little bit. But I think Calzaghe, as I said, is getting into his rhythm now, much like he did with Mikel Castro. But, you know, Bernard still is capable of scoring another knockdown somewhere the way he fights and could even still make the decision even closer and more in his favor.
Emmanuel, you've mentioned how hard this fight is to score. I think the 2nd and the 5th rounds could have gone either way. And those, you know, you get a lot of swing rounds, and it's difficult to come to a conclusion as to who won the fight.
You're right. I agree with you. It's been a very difficult fight, especially the knockdown. And I think Bernard still is capable of scoring another knockdown.
Well, I think it's also possible that the 3rd round, which Harold Letterman gave to Hopkins, could conceivably have gone to Calzaghe, who was by far the busier fighter.
So 3 swing rounds at least.
Exactly. But we expected that the rounds would be difficult to score. That was the case in both of Hopkins' fights with Jermaine Taylor.
No, and for those who would be critical of Hopkins' style here, I know Calzaghe's not a spring chicken, but this is a 43-year-old fighter that's ancient in boxing.
And you know, it's amazing too. I've never saw Bernard Hopkins ever decisively beaten. And I saw all of his fights virtually, including the fight to Roy Jones. He lost the decision, but he was never really beaten, and he didn't have much experience. And we saw the fights with Jermaine Taylor.
He's boxing's Greg Maddux. He's just an incredible athlete.
Amazing man.
Well, he spent 17 years fighting in the 160-pound weight class. And Emmanuel Stewart, you began to observe toward the end of his middleweight reign that maybe he would be better suited to move up in weight. He looked so spectacular in his first light heavyweight fight against Antonio Tarver that you were tempted to wonder, well, what might he have been if he had been a light heavyweight for 4 or 5 years prior to that?
He has been a light heavyweight. He was always, without even in training, eating nothing but vegetables and, you know, running every day at 5 or 6 in the morning. He was always, and still he was very weak making 160. He's been a light heavyweight a long time.
Calzaghe scores a rally along the ropes. Hopkins felt a need to retaliate. The best way to make Bernard Hopkins fight offensively is to go hit him, as Calzaghe is doing.
That's what I was saying right there. Calzaghe almost was knocked down again, simply because of the way Bernard is letting him run in off balance.
How do you score that round?
I think Calzaghe should have won the round, but he almost lost a 2-point round.
Yeah. Okay, work the ace, okay? Yeah. He's feeling it now, Joe's feeling it now, right? But you've got to start the ace, the 3-4 ace, 3 to 4 ace. You're throwing the big left hand but not landing it in. Right?
This guy's ready to be taken. You can start walking him down. You're the stronger man, okay? Cold towel.
Here you see Calzaghe come in throwing his typical punches, really no power, more of an amateur type slapping punches, but they get points, and also leaving himself open for Bernard's punches. Bernard caught it with a short right hand right there.
I know Calzaghe
with his head down.
I know Calzaghe dominated that round, but that right hand almost put Calzaghe down.
Harold Letterman gave the round to Hopkins. So, you know, that underlines your point, Max. Power shots in round 7. Calzaghe landing 20 of 45, 10 in the last minute of the round. But Hopkins landed 12 of 32, and perhaps because of that hard right hand toward the end, Letterman gives the round to Hopkins, which evens the fight on his scorecard.
the real question you ask when scoring a round, or at least I ask myself, is who would I rather have been that round? I'd rather be the guy who's doing the damage.
I thought that Calzaghe won the round. I think the fact that he didn't go down and it was just one clean blow, I would still think he hustled. He hustled that round, I believe.
This is the challenge the judges are facing tonight.
And I suspect the judges agree with you, Emmanuel.
Bernard is very cagey still at all times, always looking for that one little punch.
Yeah, I almost had to laugh listening to Freddie Roach say to Bernard Hopkins, if you start walking this man down, you can knock him out. When's the last time we saw Bernard Hopkins try to walk somebody down? Segundo Mocado?
It's back when he's back to Antoine Hopkins. I thought was his last really aggressive fight. Even when he beat Trinidad and Oscar, he patiently waited his time. He lost the early part of the fights then. He's always been patient.
Bring out.
Another four-punch rally by Calzaghe, punctuated by a right-hand counterpunch from Hopkins. That shows you how quick Bernard can still be.
Yeah, and I like what the referee did. He didn't do anything. Let them both do one dirty punch apiece and leave them alone. But Calzaghe just slapping with his punches.
Trying to chop Hopkins down with a chopping left hand. There's a solid left from Calzaghe. Hopkins lands his right. Hopkins is an elusive target as you follow him into the corner.
Yeah, very, very, very cagey guy. Looked like to be in great shape too for his age.
Body movement, head movement, little steps left and right. He knows every trick to make himself difficult to hit. Sometimes Calzaghe wants to pull the trigger on a punch and just can't find Bernard.
But I tell you what, he's setting a tempo that Bernard is not that comfortable with.
Calzaghe constantly trying to apply pressures, trying to speed the tempo of the fight, trying to make the 43-year-old man fight, and now showboating around the ring.
You won it. If you play this way, cool, all right? You're boxing for your pace. You can't stick your pace. That's knackered. He's knackered. Yeah. He's throwing a left hand. You're throwing left on its own. On its own. You've got part of the combination. Where's the fucking 4 C's got on here? Yeah. On my head.
Bernard, when you're throwing the combinations, this guy can't handle you. All right? Now here, these rounds getting a little bit close. Okay, I want more combinations. You hear me?
Here you see Calzaghe throwing punches. Right there is a case of just his time and his rhythm has came into play now, and it's being a big factor as the fight moves on now.
He shortened up his punches to try to make sure of landing against the elusive Hopkins. He's taking power off, but opting for accuracy, and it's beginning to pay off.
I said he's very, very adaptable at changing, adjusting to do whatever he has to do to win a fight.
CompuBox numbers in 8. Hopkins 15 out of 38. Calzaghe 22 out of 65, including 7 out of 28 jabs. That's the best Calzaghe has done with his jab in the entire fight. We're into the 9th round of a scheduled 12. And the urgency of the issue is portrayed in the way Enzo Calzaghe is trying to whip his horse into the stretch here.
But he still ought to be good straight left.
Good straight left hand by Calzaghe. Right on the button. More and more he's been able to target that punch. Jab lands for Calzaghe, and this time he blocks the right hand counter. That's been pretty rare. Hopkins gets in the right hand counter, but another little flurry by Calzaghe of these short punches which are designed to be accurate and land.